Asia. It reminds us to reconnect with our roots and the land that we live on. Her music blends many styles as well as the various languages she grew up with. To the Taiwan Fest stage, please welcome Fan the Fan.
Hello friends. A little bit about me while we check this for a second. I am based in Vancouver and this is my first time ever playing a show in Toronto and I'm so excited. This is so gorgeous. Thank you so much all for being here. The first thing that I'm going to do is a bit of a prayer. It's actually the opening soundscape poetry track to my first album. And it's in 3 different languages, so I just want to get a vibe check. I think most of us speak English, but 我们会说中文吗？对，会跳公仔衣不？会跳This is very rare because I feel like, especially in Canada, to have a crowd that understands Taiwanese or Hokkien is quite rare, and that's why I wanted to put this little prayer in because this is Taiwan Fest, and I want to pay homage to my ancestors first. No sound yet? Okay. Well. My artist name, as you can see, is, it's not there, but as you saw on the program, is Van Le Fan, and Van because my English name when I moved to North America, we chose a random English name as many Asian kids do, it's Vanessa, and I go by Vanessa for the most part of my life, but my first name in Mandarin was Le Fan. If you want to learn some Chinese right now, Le means happiness, and the symbol for it, if you pronounce it differently, like Yue, it means music. So I've always held that little fun fact so close to my heart because I'm like, wow, in a Chinese character, happiness and music is the same thing. And if you add a little grass thing on top of it, it means medicine. So it's it's my favorite Chinese character. It's like music, it's joy, it's medicine, and I get to have it in my name. So I feel like the culmination of all those things in Chinese culture when your parents are naming you, at least my parents did in Taiwanese culture, they went to this shaman guy and they had to make sure that this name, the number of strokes and the way that it lines up with your birth chart is good. I don't know how they tell, but there's math involved. But yeah, so stars aligned and I ended up with this name, and Fan, it means ordinary. So I think my parents' intention for naming me Le Fan was to find joy in the ordinary. That's a loose English translation. But yeah. You good? Let's do it. Okay.家庭几百年来的辛苦打拼，甲自阮出世甲大汉的母亲，互我一世人会使自己要做我想要做的代志。我是乐凡，阮老母生年，一天出伫台湾树林的第7代，祖先是对河南、阴阳、华西福建泉州的河洛人。我爸爸姓阮。我爷爷从海南岛木塘村因为战争逃难到越南，然后搬去台湾。我在甘源长大，周遭都是农田。我记得小时候常在水稻里面捞蝌蚪、养青蛙，还有跟阿嬷在她的菜园子里面种菜。我也记得妈妈跟我说她小时候的故事。在我们家旁边的那条水沟里面钓鱼、抓虾、捞蛤。大约我10岁的时候吧，周遭的田地开始盖工厂、铺水泥，变成了铁皮屋。那本来清澈的小水沟也被染成深紫色，没有生命了。 When I was 11 years old, I immigrated to Turtle Island, to the traditional territories of the Squamish, Musqueam, and Tsleil-Waututh people, where I currently am living, creating, learning, and unpacking what it means for me to be here now.
Such thing as separation, we're
idea that we come into this life, and often I find that there's people that we meet, that there's like an immediate click where I'm like, I know you. And I feel this way about a lot of my bandmates, a lot of my close friends, a lot of people who I create with. There's like an immediate recognition. And in Mandarin, there's a term called 缘分. And I've never found a direct translation to English, but it's kind of the feeling of fate, but it's a fate that binds relationships. And when you're meant to be somewhere, meet a certain person in a certain place at a certain time, we say 那有缘分, you have 缘分. And this is kind of what the song is about. You can feel free to either close your eyes or just do a little meditation with your eyes open. Be present. And what I want you to do is visualize in front of you a door. And beyond this door is the world of your dreams. It could be anything. It could be fluffy bunnies bouncing on trampolines. It could be puppy dogs or universal basic income or clean water and green grass. Anything you want. And just hold that image in your mind. 'Cause I can hear the voice, and I know the world beyond that open door. 'Cause I can hear the voice, and I know the world beyond that open door. 'Cause I can hear the voice, and I know the world beyond that open door. hydrated? Have you been drinking water? Nice. The next song is from my second album. It's actually the first fully bilingual song that I've ever written. Most of the songs that I put in my first album, I wrote in English and then I translated into Mandarin and a little bit of Taiwanese after the fact. And this is the first one where I was like, I'm gonna write a bilingual song from the core. And this song is kind of a lullaby. It's called Whispers in the Wind. And to me, the concept kind of came from the idea of projects in my life. For me, like it's always been music and art, but maybe for somebody it's like writing code or like doing scientific research, or it could be anything, it could be cooking. I think that we're all put on this earth for a reason, and that thing, when we find it, it takes us to the places to find the people that we have 缘分 with. And it's a really amazing journey for me because I'm here in Toronto. I met most of these people last night. Like I was like talking to them on Instagram, get friends' recommendations, but I've never met them. And a lot of the people in my life who I hold the closest and dearest, I met through music. And I'm so grateful that I get to be here and I get to go to Taiwan and go to Japan and different parts of the world to share music. So I feel like music is my ship. I was a big One Piece fan growing up, and I was like, that's my pirate ship. So I encourage everybody to find their own pirate ship. Because once you find that thing that really calls your spirit, I believe that magic happens for you and doors just open. Anyways, Whispers in the Wind. The next song I also wrote with my friend Ching-Hsiang King, and it's called Little Hamster, and there's like a little bit of an audience participation part that you could learn if you want to. It's super simple. So what you have to do is when I point at you, you go like do-do-do-do-do. Ready? Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, anyways. That's your only part, and I'll make it super obvious. And a little backstory about the song is that it's about existential crisis. I find myself as a little person, and I look out into the world, and there's so many big problems. And I'm like, I want to care, I want to do something. I've always been like somebody since childhood that's like full of this sense of like, God, I need to be a hero or something. I think it's like the anime and the Studio Ghibli affecting me. But I've always had this feeling, but then I live in my day-to-day adult life, and I have to like spend time and energy doing silly little things like laundry and groceries. Because in order for us to do those big things, we also need to do it with clean underwear and socks. And it's this like duality that I always find really like comical and like strange. So I wrote this song about it. I wish that time would stop to get all caught up on laundry, dishes, making pavements, call my mom, then start a revolution, cook and clean, go to work, groceries, and change the world, or nothing, well, nothing at all. flowy sleeves are like great for visual effect, but so impractical. It's just getting caught in everything. I filmed a music video a few months ago. I haven't put it out yet, but I was like doing Hanbu in a full Hanbu, and this is like the outer layer. And it's like great in theory, but like a sword and this, it was a nightmare. But we got the shot, and it'll come out in a couple of months. Fun fact, I do Kung Fu. I started during the pandemic, and I love it. I watched a lot of wuxia growing up, and I've always wanted to like be one of those like wuxia, you know. So during the pandemic, I was like, I got time. Found some online Kung Fu classes and just kept studying, and like 4 years deep there. Okay, anyway, that has nothing to do with the song. The next song is called Puppet Strings, and a little backstory on it is that I got in a Facebook argument with my English high school teacher over like world politics and stuff. He was like, "You young people are so naive, just camping out at campuses, and like, you don't know anything." That's not his real voice, but that's how I hear it. And that's how I hear all the naysayers who are like, "Oh, like, why do you care?" You know, I feel like there's like a real resurgence of like weaponizing cringe, like making people feel stupid and cringy for like being passionate and caring and like trying to rally other people to like take action and do something while we're on this like spinning rock ball that's about to like flood. I think it's important to care, so if you have like an ounce of you that cares, this is our song for those moments where we encounter someone who's like, "Whatever, man, just like go to work and watch Netflix, it's fine." It's not fine, okay? This song is called Puppet Strings. I refuse to believe that it's being naive to let my heart bleed for a world that's hurting, 'cause there are terrible things holding on puppet strings. They can take away my humanity. I refuse to believe that it's being naive to hold on to the hope that we can change the world. Marches, calls, and letters we write, boys, bats, and a goodbye. In solidarity has changed history. and it might get stuck in your head and pop up in the most unexpected times, but I take it as a mantra. I take it as like, I use it as a mantra at moments where I'm feeling kind of demoralized, where I'm like, I refuse. It's defiance, that's the feeling for me, and it's like so necessary living through these times. Okay, next song is called How Long. I need a quick tune, so I'm gonna just like keep talking and chit-chatting while I tune my guitar for you. I think another big feeling, aside from defiance and rage and whatever you feel in these current times, is grief. And I think grief is a really powerful feeling, and in some cultures it's like kind of taboo and hard to talk about, like grief and loss and death. I don't believe that this is it. Like, I'm not trying to impose any spiritual beliefs on you, but I grew up in like kind of Taiwanese folk culture and Buddhism and Taoism and a mix of it. And we believe in the next life, as you can see and let go. And so anyways, I wrote this song several years ago after a few loved ones of mine passed away. And I've lost many friends since. And this is my send-off song to all the people who have left their physical bodies for reasons such as accidents or illness or whatever it may be, and moved on to another plane of existence. So this is my song to those friends that have passed on. song is called Bodies of Water. And my first album that ever came out, which is 3 years ago, which is wild to me, was called What Holds Us Together? And Bodies of Water was kind of an answer to that question in a way, because I was like, during a time where I'm like, okay, like we're so divided on so many things, whether it's like race or nationality or religion or whatever it is. Like, what do we have in common that we can always come back to no matter who it is? And Bodies of Water was like the title of a theater multidisciplinary show that my friend Creative Healing was putting on. And the premise of it is that we live in these bodies of water. Our bodies are made up of water. We rely on bodies of water like lakes and oceans and rivers to survive. Clean water is something that all living things need. And also, many of us crossed a body of water to be here, whether we did it ourselves, like I was a first generation immigrant, so I crossed a body of